wags were at war, a father and son were at war. I mean, loads of things went down in celeb land this week. And of course, the Nikki Diaries has got you covered. All the latest gossip, everything you need to know, the weddings that went down, the iconic things that happened right here, right now, NNTV episode 28. So make sure you stay tuned and keep watching. Guys, Tyler Perry, like, yo, this was his week. I mean, if you're not inspired by now, but to get up, get out and do something and just chase your dreams, then I don't know what is wrong with you, because Tyler Perry is giving us that platform. He has given us, you know, that go ahead to go and get what is yours. Because my man built his own studio, guys. Like, that is actually mad. But he literally built his own studio where people can go to film their films, TV shows, pilots, anything. He also uses it to, you know, film some of his films, you know, like Medea's Halloween, Medea films and stuff like that. And he literally has built it on, it used to be a Confederate Army place. And he literally built everything he wanted on there. He has 12 sound stages. He's built a replica of the White House, you know, a whole village, a whole suburbs. Literally anything that you see in like a TV show, it is in this studio. And like, how iconic is that? I mean, it took him like over 5 years to build it and get it up and running. He officially launched it last week, and he invited some of the biggest names in showbiz. I mean, you had Beyonce, you had Jada and Will Smith, you had Oprah, you had Bill Clinton, and you had Hillary Clinton. You had everyone under the sun, some real icons out there. And honestly, Tyler Perry, he deserves all the accolades. Like, I don't think you understand, like, he actually just did something so iconic. And honestly, hats off to you, Tyler. Like, that is actually amazing. And the people that will be working with him at this studio will also be people, you know, hiring mainly black people to create his own table. I mean, if you watch the BET Awards, I think it was a few months ago, he accepted his award and gave a speech about how, you know, people were out here trying to get on the table when I was out here creating my own table. And that alone just spoke so much volume. And honestly, congrats to Tyler for paving this way, for making history. And the studio is bigger than a Warner Bros. Studio. Literally any studio that you know, it's bigger than that. And that says a lot from a black man to build something like that. Like, Tyler, kudos to you, my guy. Guys, Rihanna covered Vogue this week. And okay, first of all, like, if you're going to interview someone big, obviously you're going to come prepared for questions, right? In a situation like that, the reporter who would be interviewing, you know, the said cover star would have had questions prepared for months, and they would have been revised, reordered, looked at by Rihanna's management, looked at by Vogue, everyone in Vogue, and literally that's how the situation will go. But this journalist came to Rihanna with no questions. How does that make sense? And they even left it within the copy of the interview. They were like, oh, I arrived, no questions prepared with Rihanna. And I was shook. I was like, what? And you were happy to print that? And Vogue were happy to print that? Like, okay. So yeah, the journalist who did interview with Rihanna, unprepared, came onto Twitter and was like, guys, that was the whole point, that Rihanna kept moving, Rihanna and her team kept moving the interview to afternoon, to morning, to next day, to this day, and then it was last minute, and so much, and she was just going on. I'm just like, excuses, like, bruh. Vogue, if you want to hold out a real journalist, I'm right here, okay. But yeah, no, Rihanna did reveal, you know, that she would never ever perform halftime Super Bowl because she stands with Coleen Kaepernick. She also revealed, you know, she talked about love life. She said she's not pregnant, she doesn't really think about pregnancy, and that everything is God's plan. But Rihanna, you need to hurry up. Rihanna needs to give us new music. Rihanna, every time you do an interview, like, I don't even want to hear it, because I'm just like, where's the new music? Like, no offense, actually offense, yes, because we want new music, okay? Guys, wedding season in celebland. You had Kate Wright and Rio Ferdinand, you had Cassie and Alex Fine, and you also had Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. Well, damn, must be nice, everyone's getting loved up. okay? So Kate and Rio's wedding was in Turkey, was beautiful, exceptional, quiet, intimate, and they also had Ashanti, okay? So my days are cold without you, and I'm hurting when I need you. And yeah, Rio flew out Ashanti because that's Kate's favourite R&B singer, okay, must be nice. And then you also had Justin and Hailey Bieber. Theirs was quiet, intimate as well. You had all the stars, Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner, obviously the whole shebang, the whole gang. Their wedding pictures are so beautiful. Justin doesn't even look like Justin. How hot does he look though? But we wish those two a lifetime of happiness, of course, Mrs. and Mr. Bieber. And then you also had Cassie and Alex Fine, who just released their wedding pictures. They did get married, you know, a few weeks back, but they just released their wedding pictures, and so damn cute. I mean, Cassie with her baby bump, and then you had Alex caressing it. Honestly brought a tear to my eye. But Cassie, what was that dress though, babe? Like, Guam. See, people were comparing it to a bedsheet, and I can't lie, they're kind of right. So we wish those two a lovely union, and yeah, who else is next? Can't wait to see the next celeb wedding showdown. Wagatha Christie is among us, guys. Yes, if you know, you know. Coleen Rooney versus Rebekah Vardy. It is a showdown we've all been dying at. I mean, okay, backstory real quick. So Coleen Rooney has a private story on Instagram. She's been posting on there, and then she noticed that someone was sending stories on her. On this private story, she used to put intimate things about her family, and then somehow the press would get it. So then she did Detective Inspector Gadget style, and she had a suspicion that it was someone. So she just created a private story for just this one person, and lo and behold, everything she put in that private story was in the press. So she came out and she announced it. It's Rebekah Vardy's account. I mean, it was a showdown on our Twitter. Twitter's a funny ass place. Like, I can't even tell you how funny that place is. Like, it shouldn't be free because it's so funny. But then again, Twitter don't ever make us pay for that shit because that is priceless. So when Coleen revealed this statement on Twitter early hours in the morning, everyone was like, whoa, Coleen, investigative journalism on fleek. I mean, she should be hired at every publication for Journalist of the Year. Mate, honestly, she is gold. And then Rebekah Vardy came out and denied these, of course. She was like, I'm pregnant. Like, why would I need the money? Well, obviously you do need the money for Pampers, babe. But one thing we can say is that Coleen is very smart. She's actually very smart. If you notice, she didn't put it was Rebekah Vardy. She just said it's Rebekah Vardy's account. So Rebekah can't be suing her for all this slander and stuff because she's not saying it was you. She was just saying it was your account. Then again, that can open ways to, you know, Rebekah lying and saying that it was, you know, someone on her account. Obviously, you know when you lie, you just know the things you're gonna say. I'm not being funny, but why would I do that? Why would I lie? Kind of thing. Oh, we've been there, we've all done it. Personally, I do it quite a lot, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, Rebekah, babe, like, I don't know if I'm believing you, sis, because it's actually a bit mad. And then Danielle Lloyd as well, another wag, came out and said she's had similar run-ins with Rebekah Vardy like that. And then Rebekah was like, listen, Danielle, you're just bitter because I didn't recruit boys for you. And word on road is Danielle Lloyd asks all the wags at the football games, oh, does your man have a, you know, good-looking boyfriend to give to me? Oh, this whole thing is laughable. Like, I'm actually cackling, like, it's actually jokes. But back to Coleen, like, Coleen, yeah, accolades to you. Just the way she did it, she literally took months. Like, if it was someone else, they'd be like, oh, it's you, you're selling. But she gathered her information calm and collectively, all in due course. She made sure she had facts. And it was mad. So like, Coleen was just posting bare stuff that were like newsworthy onto her stories, and this one person was taking it to places like The Sun, Daily Mail, and right now The Sun have deleted all those stories. Daily Mail have deleted those stories. Daily Mail even came out and said, you know, all these stories, we got it from The Sun actually, so we're not to blame here. The Sun were giving us this information. It's actually mad. Like, Coleen, you're a real G. You're actually a real G. Becky Vardy, like, I ain't got no words, sis, but it's mad. So that's it from me, Hans. Ever so thankful for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, because it was a juicy one, if I do say so myself. What you have to do is follow the Nikki Diaries on Instagram and Twitter to stay up to date with all the latest news that goes on during the week, because I do put some exclusives on there and you don't want to carry last in front of your friends. So yes, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, you know, get your friends watching this, get your mum watching this, get your aunt watching this, you know, so everyone can be up to date. And make sure you stay tuned for next week's video as well. So that is it from me, and I shall see you in my next one.